Now, we have to talk about USAID closing because a lot of countries in our part of the world, in the Arab world, but of course also in Africa and beyond, were affected. Do you think USAID will ever come back in a different format? And is the US's retreat having most of these consequences? I mean, it has a leadership position that then, of course, knocks on for others.
Yeah, so the U.S. Has been very generous on health things. And briefly at the start of this year, that was entirely cut off and about 10,000 people were let go. In my view, that was done without warning. It was a mistake. And now we're in a dialogue with President Trump and the Congress about, okay, what level of funding will be resumed. I'm hopeful that it'll be a very modest cut, like 10%, but it could be as much as 40%. And so that dialogue will be very, very important. They won't go back and hire the same level of people. They might go back to, say, 1,000 people. And that means that we have to use local partners more. And in countries that have reasonably good primary health care systems, that works well. Ethiopia, for example, has really invested in their primary health care system. In countries like Somalia that are tougher, we'll have to work with NGOs, including religious NGOs, which the U.S. puts a priority on that. So I'm pretty hopeful about the U.S. situation, even though it's still up in the air.